No, it's not. It's Port Broughton. Skate park for the kids over here. Classic old place. Classic. The jetty. Hotel. There's plenty of stuff along the waterfront here. Port Broughton is located at the northern extent of the Yorke Peninsula on the east coast of Spencer Gulf, about 170 kilometres northwest of Adelaide and 56 kilometres south of Port Pirie. At the 2021 census, the town of Port Broughton had a population of 1,116. The close proximity to Adelaide, a 2 hours drive, makes it a popular tourist destination with the number of people in town swelling to over 4,000 in the summer holidays. The land around Port Broughton was initially used for grazing, however the local conditions were unsuitable and the land was divided up into acre lots and sold. Port Broughton was surveyed in 1871 to service the surrounding wheat and barley growers on the recommendation of Captain Henry Dale. It is on a sheltered inlet called Mundura Arm Inlet at the extreme northern end of Yorke Peninsula. The town is named after the Broughton River, named by Edward John Eyre after William Broughton, the mouth of which is about 40 kilometres north of the township. Built in 1876, the T-shaped jetty was serviced by an isolated 3-foot 6-inch narrow gauge railway line from Mundura, 16 kilometres inland and uphill. The Port Broughton railway line, officially opened on the 11th of March 1876, brought the grain down to the port. The horses were used to tow the empty wagons uphill, but they were sent downhill powered only by gravity, with a driver to operate the brakes. The passenger service ceased on 17th of September 1925, but the grain traffic continued. During January 1926, a Fordson rail tractor displaced the animal power. From 1931, the railways contracted out the service to a private operator. The service ceased altogether on the 3rd of August 1942, but the tractor continued to shunt wheat wagons between the station yard and the jetty until moved elsewhere. Ketches carried the grain from the jetty 8 kilometres out into the Gulf, where larger windjammers were anchored to carry the grain back to England. The windjammers ceased to call in 1949. In 1943, Edward Gage, an electrical fitter who worked for BHP in Whyalla, was killed after his Tiger Moth plane ran out of fuel and crash-landed in the Spencer Gulf. He was last seen flying over Port Broughton en route to Whyalla from Parafield. A colonial inquiry followed, but neither his remains nor that of the plane were found. In January 1990, Goolwa man Ron Anker arranged a search party to find the wreck. Since its establishment, Port Broughton's economy has largely been driven by agriculture, in particular cereal crops. Commercial fishing is also an important part of the economy, with scalefish and blue swimmer crabs accounting for much of the catch. As of 2010, Port Broughton supports a prawning fleet. Like many towns on the Yorke Peninsula, Port Broughton is a tourist destination with activities such as fishing, crabbing and a variety of water sports being popular. The town has a boat ramp for such activities. Short-term accommodation includes 2 caravan parks, a number of units and a motel. Nearby Fisherman Bay has many shacks belonging to holiday makers, as well as a boat ramp for small vessels. The town has a number of sporting clubs including cricket and netball clubs and an Australian rules football club. Port Broughton Area School and Port Broughton District Hospital and Health Service provide the town's educational and medical needs, respectively. Baker Bear's Cafe there on the left. Then we'll go up the street the other way. Fish and chips, mangrove shack, deli. This is old school. This is good. Community hall. Hospital. Well, the clinic anyway. This is along the foreshore. Yep, this is a pretty little place, there's no doubt about that. Okay, we're out of here. If you enjoyed this video, you might like to check out this video, or maybe browse this playlist. There are over 700 videos just like these on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when the next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button, comment, and feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.